Good morning. We're here at the Acushnet Council on Aging, and this is the monthly board meeting. Today is March 13th, and we are being video and audio of the meeting, and it will be on the local channel, Comcast Local Channel 18, which I think some of you are now watching. But a recording of the meeting will be posted on the Town of Acushnet YouTube channel. We're calling the meeting to order. It's 8:10 a.m. and I need someone to call the meeting to order. Pauline.
Second.
And a second. Okay, thank you. And do we have any mail that we need to share with anybody today? No. Okay, no mail. Let's see. Deb was the one that seconded that. You have the minutes from February 14th. They were very brief, as you can see. What happened is our director, Lauren Golder, introduced herself to the board, and the board we introduced ourselves to Lauren. For anyone out there who did not see last month's meeting, this is Lauren Golder, and she is the director here at the Acushnet Council on Aging. Lauren, did you want to say anything? Did you want to just tell them briefly who you are?
Sure. I'm Lauren. I'm the new director here. I'm bringing a lot of experience to the Council on Aging pertaining to elder social services and healthcare management. So I'm really excited to be here, and I want to thank everybody who's welcomed me so far.
Perfect. Okay, and did you read the minutes of the meeting? And may I have some? I forgot to ask to have somebody approve the minutes of the meeting. Okay, Jerry, and someone to second Deb. Okay, we can't really vote on too much because we do not have a quorum today. Okay, the new vehicle has arrived at the Council on Aging. It is a handicapped, accessible bus van, and there will be more information about the van and its usage next month. Under new business, Ms. Golder and the board, you people, will be reviewing the policies here for the Council on Aging. Each month you receive a policy to take home and look over. And then we will discuss it the following month. It'll be a good way of us getting through the policies and us knowing about it, and people will hear a little bit about it on TV, and Lauren will know about this. Okay. The monthly newsletters are again available, and the board members have agreed to distribute them to the businesses and the public buildings around the town of Acushnet. And I'll name some places where they are available, but maybe in the future there might be more. Bonneville Market, Cam's Restaurant, The Mill, the U.S. Post Office, both town hall buildings, New England Convenience Store and Mobile Station, and I lost my E on new and my E on store. The Methodist Church, Presidential Terrace, the library, Scuttlebutt's Convenience Store, Lloyd's Market in Rochester, Trukey's Supermarket, Stop and Shop Supermarket, the VFW and the American Legion each said they would take some, and a few other locations. Let's see. All locations will be again announced at the April board meeting. If someone has a small business and they would like some newsletters, just let us know. And next month when they come out, I will deliver them to the people on the board, and then I will have you deliver them to other people. If everybody takes 2 or 3, that will make it a lot easier. Okay? Now, in this newsletter, that looks like, it looks like this. It's really pretty this month, okay? There's a lot of good information. Manicures are back. The community nurse is here. Solutions and guidance for caregivers and their loved ones. There's information about that in here. Representative Paul Schmid will be available at the Council on Aging the first Monday of every month. Upcoming trips. We have upcoming trips to Foxwoods, Daniel Webster Inn, Foster's Lobster Bake, which is in Maine. We have an in-home flu vaccine program. And there are all kinds of overviews of exercise programs that go on here at the Council on Aging. And there is a schedule on the back of everything that goes on here. We really are very, very busy here at the Council. What I wanted to say to you is there are flyers, many, many flyers that people can come in and take. One of the best things to take is neighborhood news. It has everything from all the Council on Agings in the area. And if people can get a hold of one of these, they'll be very, very pleased. Fort Tabor is now having a dance series. And it's usually on, well, I'll tell you when. March 3rd, March 24th, April 7th, April 21st, and May 5th. Fort Tabor. If you're interested, either call here at the council, we can read this to you, or you can come in and get a flyer. And our travel program is really doing well, and we have some new trips that are planned for the spring, and the flyers are here available. The other morning when I was working here, a lady was asking me about the trips, and I referred to the bulletin. I forgot to tell her to take one of these. Boston Duck Tour. Lunch on your own at the Prudential Center. Shops, boutiques, restaurants, you know. Prudential observation deck on the 52nd floor for a breathtaking view of Boston. That sounds pretty good. That's going to be July 18th. P-Town Carnival Parade, August 22nd. Here's an all-time favorite. Winnipesaukee Turkey Train Ride. You get to have a nice turkey dinner and view the beautiful landscape of Lake Winnipesaukee, September 24th. The beautiful Aqua Turf Club, featuring a tribute to the American Bandstand lunch and show, Thursday, October 8th. Salem, Mass for Halloween on Thursday, October 17th. So this is just a preview of the upcoming trips. They go fast, but we do have waiting lists. So if somebody really wants something and can't get it, a waiting list.
And I just wanted to mention too, sign-ups for those trips are not until, I believe it's April 16th.
Yeah, it doesn't say here, but it will say in,
exactly.
in the bulletin. Yeah, cool.
Anybody gets excited when they see this.
Yeah. Let's see. Change can be hard. We're here for you. This is an open discussion support group led by Tony Rose. He's a case manager, Elder Mental Health Outreach Program. He's here at the Council on Aging. I'm going to try to read through the papers. Thursdays and Saturdays throughout the month of, well, this says February, March, April, and May. But Thursdays and Saturdays. If someone's interested, they can call the Council on Aging, find out about change. Change, it can be divorce, it can be death, it can be, there are many changes. Moving from your home into an assisted living, there are all kinds of change, and change can be hard, and it's nice to have someone to talk it over with. And he's a very, very knowledgeable gentleman who I think people will benefit greatly from hearing him.
That's nice.
And I did speak with him yesterday, actually. There was a little bit of a typo as far as the dates go, but he does offer Thursday and Saturday sessions every month. So one Thursday and one Saturday in every month that he's
Nice.
here.
So he can, people can call for the dates. And the other thing, I mentioned this already about solutions and guidance for caregivers and their loved ones. It's called Hey Moxie. It's a Moxie training program. In-home personal training, home modification, liaison to community resources, education and training workshops, and more. I bet you all think I'm really smart when I'm reading the back. I'm reading the back.
We
of
know
it.
you're smart.
Yeah, but again, anyone out there who may need help or if their loved one should need help, this goes on here at the council. When, I guess it might be in the bulletin, but you can make phone calls, or you can come in and get a flyer, or, oh, I do have a number. Yeah, Kathy Clark, 508-450-6774 for more information. But, you know, if someone were to call here too, we might be able to give them a little bit of guidance.
So I do know for the caregiver connection, so she comes the first Monday of every month. And she does offer it through Facebook Live, so if you're not able to attend here in person,
that's nice.
she does still, at first I think there was a little confusion of what that class was for. So we did have a few folks that did join in thinking that it was the Moxie Mobility Training, which she also does after the fact, which is a really great program. They set up obstacle courses, and it's, you know, to help with balance and coordination. But the caregiver, even though she didn't have anybody sign up this past course, she does still go on Facebook Live. So again, anybody at home that isn't able to come in, you can tune in on Facebook. So I would imagine you would go to Moxie Mobility Training. I would, you know, assume that she has like a Facebook page that you could tune in that way. But just something to think about if you're a caregiver at home.
Yeah.
Okay, that can be tough. Yeah, that can be tough. Okay, let's see. Okay, there are many events going on here at the Council on Aging. But one that I think people will really be interested in is Lewis and Shay, Songs and Stories of the American Revival. It's April 24th at 1 p.m. And there are flyers here at the Council on Aging. Bottom line is you can see the April newsletter. I don't think you can sign up for that until April 1st though, right?
Yes, so actually I was just speaking with Jan this morning, and we were going to have a registration form just so we could keep track of, you know, how many folks that we're going to have coming in and how to prepare for that. But that'll be all in the April newsletter as well.
Okay, that sounds good. I think I'll be.
It sounds like a pretty cool series that they do. They go along to all of the local council on aging. It's through a grant through the cultural council, and basically what they do is they kind of go through the decades of. This is how it was explained to me. Through all the decades, they play some music. They'll talk about some of the artists or the story behind the songs. So it sounds like a pretty interesting show. We're excited.
Okay. From the board, do you have any information that you'd like to share? Or do you have any questions that you would like to ask at this time? No? Everything seems to be pretty good. Do you have anything extra to share?
I think so.
Okay, well then, our next meeting is going to be on Wednesday, April 10th. And this meeting will be on TV, and it's also posted on the town website. And I just need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Okay, Deborah Posa. And second, Joan Howland, better known as Jerry. And periodically I'll say your name so that people know who you are. For those people, before we are over and out, Pauline Texera, Deborah Posa, Joan Howland, who goes by Jerry, Lauren Golder, and I'm Linda Gilwell. Okay, a couple of people aren't here today, but we'll catch them up on what they need to do. Okay, over and out.